Have time for questions, and I throw it open to anybody. Either turn on your mic or preferably let the person who's moderating the conference in your location know that you have a question. They'll stick up a hand and I'll try and take them in order. Okay, Patrick,
I have a question.
Andy, go ahead.
Oh, that's actually Carl. I'm from Cold Lake, Alberta. Or was there an Andy out there as well? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Cold Lake.
Okay. Yes, my question, listening to all of the information on first last mile, we do need more, I guess more of a point than a question. We do need definitely more collaboration. I think we need governments to step in and force private companies to provide universal access. The reason I think of that is I question whether every household in Alberta would have a telephone today if we left it up to private companies to provide that service 50 years ago. Or would this meeting be about getting universal telephone access yet? So with the government's overriding mandate, then the various companies would probably have to work together in some instances to provide universal services. It may not be as profitable as they'll like keeping it privatized, but smaller profits are better than possibly none at all. That's my comment. Thank you.
Thanks very much. We also have a question. How can TELUS say that they are willing to help ISPs when it seems quite to the contrary, as evidenced by the constant fighting with independent ISPs? My question is, when can we expect TELUS to stop acting in such a predatory fashion? Sorry, Jeremy.
Jeremy, you're ready.
I believe I'm standing on the hot seat. I'll try and be brief. Where do I start? I'm not even sure. Just, I guess, going in backwards order from the last question that Craig just posed. We are, and this is probably going to address the previous speaker as well, we are a private sector organization. We are a private company. We are in no way AGT, haven't been for years. The assets that TELUS owns are owned wholly by TELUS. There is no taxpayer stranded investment. The copper is part of our asset mix, and we have a bottom line responsibility to our shareholders to use our resources in the best way possible, and that is to maximize revenues to the company. If the speaker earlier suggests that telecom be nationalized and brought in as a public utility, again, and reverse all of the benefits of having private sector entrepreneurship drive innovation and technological advancement, then I guess that's yet another public policy debate. And I enjoy beer, so if you're buying, I'm chatting. But I mean, quite simply, that's a non-starter. Dry copper is a complex issue. It is the subject of a CRTC arbitration at the moment. There have been filings made by the Internet Center. There have been filings made by TELUS. In fact, we have developed a white paper on the issue to speak in somewhat more layman terms as to why we feel that it is not the right solution, it is not workable, and not the forward-thinking technology that we should be offering as a solution to the problem of rural connectivity. There is a clear and obvious disagreement between ourselves and the Internet Center, and that is properly addressed at the CRTC, and frankly, this venue is supposed to be about solving rural connectivity issues and not debating technical schematics of solutions and whether or not there's a regulatory a regulatory matter that needs solution. That is properly addressed at the CRTC, and I'm neither equipped from a technological background to debate some of the points that were raised earlier, but I would suggest this is completely the wrong venue to do so. And if anyone, does wish to delve into that matter further, you can contact our Partner Solutions area. There are tariffed services available today to ISPs, any and all, where they can access teleservices to provide their own sub-services. And so to suggest that there's no ability for people to use TELUS Backbone as part of their business delivery is incorrect. You'll find that our position generally is that we are not pursuing any kind of monopoly solution in the province. We recognize from, again, a public policy standpoint, the government is interested in maintaining the economic development opportunities for small ISPs in this province, and we are not disagreeing with that in the least. In fact, we have customer relationships with these individuals today, and we hope to maintain those relationships in the future. So wherever the rural connectivity file goes, we're not at all trying to shut out small ISP from being part of the solution. So I guess I'll abandon the mic for the moment.
Thanks very much, Jeremy. I just read the questions. I didn't pose the questions. Before I get to you, Graham, we have two questions here. One, Jeremy, do we have your permission to post the links to the two papers that you have on the white paper that you just referred to and your CRTC posting? And secondly, question was, what is TELUS's solution to the connectivity problem? We'll get to you in a second, Graham. Jeremy?
I think I've been hammered by the hour.